Rum.
So my family has this tradition. My mom used to do this, and it was passed down from my dad's mom, and I'm pretty sure her mom's mom. These Christmas cookies, we make them every year, and they are the most delicious thing on the planet. Victoria and I made them last night, and they're also my dad's favorite thing in the world, so we made some extra ones. We definitely don't need the calories. He does CrossFit 46 times a day, so I'm pretty sure he's definitely going to be able to afford them. We are going to go deliver some of these today before we get our day started. And check this out today, boys. I actually have a moderate amount of swag. Believe it or not, I look better off camera. You would think it'd be the other way around, but I look like a bum when I'm filming because I'm always on the ground, rolling around, having fun working on cars. I don't know. It's the sacrifices, you know? It's the sacrifices we gotta make. Oh, and a quick reminder, January 6th. I'm so used to driving the Z's incredibly stiff clutch that this clutch right now feels like butter, and it's like hard to drive. And what's funny is this car has a stiff clutch compared to normal. Oh, wait, what the? FD? Just literally big chillin' with some Meisters? What the? Is this dude like in the car? I hope he's not like in the car. Oh, I have E85 in the back? Nice. We're here, baby. I do like how you guys not like ragdoll me, but I made fun of him for buying another LS swap Jeep. He now owns 3, but everybody was like, Evan, you own 6 cars. Why are you speaking? But I'm just saying, 3 LS swap Jeeps. At least my cars are different. I got a gift for you.
Oh,
We made some of these last night.
Mom's recipe.
We knew you'd be,
How many
did
did you eat already?
Well, I ate all the, I was gonna save you some dough, but I ate all the dough. I've probably eaten like 4.
I gotta hide these from Jerry.
That's your mom's recipe or your mom's recipe? They have no idea.
OG.
It's really good, really good. I definitely think he was psyched about it. And I'm psyched because I have left a bunch of tools here for the Subaru that I need at the house. So, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Now I need to go to the store to get an oil pressure gauge. I need to make sure that my Z is okay to drive. I'll also clean out the factory sensor and do this sort of things. But those are the measures we need to take before ripping everything apart again. You know, I come here so much that these guys said, hey, come here a lot and you spend a ton of money with us. We're gonna sign you up for a business account. I said, yeet. I actually didn't say that. Just a gauge. A gauge. I don't know. Swag is gone. Oh, zipper's undone. Whoops. I did just make out with my wife, so I might have some lipstick on my face. Sorry. I do need one of these anyways for the Lexus, so it's good that I'm buying this. I'm basically using this to just prove whether or not the OEM gauge on the Nissan is right or not. This will 100% tell us, this mechanical gauge will tell us exactly what the oil pressure is. After we're done with this thing on the Z, I'm going to be using it. I'm gonna put it right schmack right there. And that'll give me a nice oil gauge. So this little thing right here is the piece that could potentially be bad. Could be blocked by like a shaving of metal or something from the previous absolutely terrible motor, or it could just be bad, or it could be correct. And my motor is effed. Sadly, I have to admit that I've been trying to get this in to that little feed for probably over an hour.
It's probably been like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Maybe 2 hours. So what I did do was I cleaned the hell out of this and the diaphragm that was in there. I'm gonna clean the plug, I'm gonna clean the whole sensor and everything like that. Blew it out. There's a possibility there might have been a little bitty chunk of metal in there that made it read improperly. I've gotta run it for a while and see if it goes to low oil. And if that happens, then I need to go ahead and change it again. I'm gonna do more work on this, but I can't get this on for some reason. Okay. Oil pressure high for a cold start. I'm gonna make sure nothing's leaking. 0 leaks. Man, I love this interior. The worst part about this now is just we have to wait. We are getting to the point to where this car is almost at operating temperature and oil is at about 30 PSI. Now, it could definitely change if I took this thing for a spin or something like that. I'm actually gonna get a couple revs. Wow. Now I could not be fully warmed up yet, so I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. I like to be optimistic, but I also like to be realistic. It is now warm. I am 100% going to check. I'm gonna drive it around just a little bit. I don't want to keep driving it if there is no oil pressure, so take it for a short little spin. Well, let's try not to stall this buddy. I'm getting better at it. I'm definitely getting better at it. Oh God, maybe not. You can definitely hear the nails slapping in this tire. Yeah, what's a Evan Shanks car without at least one nail? Don't stall. Oh God. Okay. I wish I could exaggerate. I feel like I'm just chasing my tail here, man. It is at 0, and yep, I now have the light. I don't know, dude. You know, what's funny is I talk to guys that own Z's. I actually have some friends that own Z's, and there's a couple of them. I might have just been bad, but some of them even said, yeah, my Z just used to run at 0 oil pressure, or it had the oil light and stuff come on. I don't believe this is not an issue for a second, but like, why would it, like, the motor sounds impeccable. It builds while it drives. I do not understand. It's just, I feel like I'm starting to waste my own time in this, and it's like, I do have an update though for the Lexus. They did end up getting the turbo, and the turbo was in fact restricted, and it died. So they're rebuilding it for me, and they're giving me a new one. Never gonna go journal bearing again. Didn't really know what was going on, so I just decided to go ahead and live stream with you guys. Hello everybody, say hello. I'm in the vlog. You guys always know how to cheer me up. Y'all always know. Holy guys, you guys have to understand what has been going on in my life for the past 18 hours, right? I have been to every parts store possible. This thread is evidently an 1/8 inch BSP, and I have tried an 1/8 inch BSP, I've tried an 1/8 inch NPT, I've tried an M10x1, I have tried literally everything. I've been to Home Depot, Lowe's, O'Reilly's, Napa, actually I have not been to Napa, Advance, and AutoZone. I just finally picked up a thread that was 1/8 NPT from AutoZone, and it was the closest one yet, and it didn't work, and I was to the point where I was like just about to just give up. I was just getting mad, and I opened up my spare toolbox to try and find a socket that I feel like I was missing, and in the toolbox is this fitting that looks like it's exactly what I need. I don't know how it got there, what it's from, where it came from, I don't know, but look at this. Ignore the thing that I threaded into the back of the fitting, but this, the one thing that I had in my garage already that was tucked away in a spot that I would have never in the whole wide world ever imagined possible anything being in there, is literally the fitting that can go on my motor. So I am thankful, I am grateful, I am shocked, I am mad, I am a lot of emotions right now, but guys, that's freaking awesome. Okay, so we have the mechanical gauge hooked up.
Finally.
Assuming that everything is tight enough around here, everything should be like perfectly to where there shouldn't be any issues.
A few moments later.
You guys won't believe this. So we got in the motor, everything started just fine, and we noticed there's a little bit of a leak coming out of this, and this is freely spinning inside of this, and I cannot get it out for the life of me. Imagine watching an Evan Shanks video and something going right. I just spent about 30 minutes in Napa, and they don't have anything close to what I need. Somehow they don't have anything like what I had showed them. They don't have anything They don't have anything BSP in there, which is what this is the thread that I need. I don't know. Man, it's such an awesome, like, it is so cool that one of my 6 cars is having an issue. Like, that's a cool problem to have, but still it does not make it any less frustrating that the one teeny tiny thing that I absolutely need is non-existent. Okay, a little bit later. I like how my hair is just getting crazier throughout the day. I think I'm just gonna stop fixing my hair in the mornings. I'm just gonna start looking like a psychopath. We tried a bunch of things. We ended up messing up some things, but we re-threaded it. He didn't even realize he had a BSP. We re-dyed this 1/8 inch BSP. In theory, this should work. If it doesn't, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna title this video. Hi, can I get a 3-finger combo with no toast, extra sauce, and a bottle of water, please? It is 4 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure I haven't eaten since like 8 maybe? I don't remember. I don't even remember. Did I even eat breakfast? I don't know. So time for some canes. Thanks. Have a good day. Here goes nothing.
A few moments later.
So these are similar in every single way. They are both 1/8 BSP. This one will not go in. This one will. By hand tightening, it has now stripped out some of the aluminum. I'm gonna have to now tap the motor, or just send it with a lot of uggas with this one and just go commit. After 3 days, which I'll admit should have taken a lot less time, we've got a mechanical gauge on it. Started up, went straight to 75. Doesn't really mean much right now though. We need it to warm up because, as you guys have seen, the problem is it's literally at 0 at idle when it's fully warm. So I might have to go drive the car around a little bit. I did re-dye the one thread yesterday and the butt snapped. So I was done. So that's why it's another day. I could have done it last night, but I was just pissed. You guys probably know how that feels. Like, you just get so involved with something and get so mad, you just like, I'm done, I'm gonna go to sleep, wait for tomorrow. So I re-dyed a new one, about a new connection, re-dyed it, it's now in the motor. I re-tapped the motor, which also the old oil pressure sensor does still fit in there, and now it supposedly works. Oh no, it's at 0! Just kidding, it doesn't have the sensor in. All right, wow, that's very greasy. I need to clean this whole car up now. Good Lord! I'm back. I'm very anxious to see. Our goal is to be right around 15. If it's at like 10 or 15, it's okay. 10's problematic. Anything lower than that, obviously big issues. I am anxious. We are at, I can't even tell. Yeah, that's a little, that's at like 10-ish. Not exciting. So, this is not, it's obviously not what I wanted to see, but it is what I wanted to see. That tells me that I spent a lot of time just to see if the engine really did have oil pressure issues. It does read a little bit better than the one that's OEM, but it does obviously have some oil pressure issues. And there could be a lot of things in here that could be wrong. It's not necessarily the oil pump. There's an oil passage behind the front cover, which can generate low oil pressure. There could be a leak somewhere. You know, there are a plethora of things that could indicate or could lead to low oil pressure. So I think our first guess is gonna be those oil galley gaskets, because it would exhibit that sort of behavior. It would, basically this car runs amazingly while it's driving, because the higher pressure overcomes leaking through that gasket. But when it's at low pressure, it can easily leak through, and then you can lose a lot of pressure. It's unlikely, but it's a good start. It's not hard to take the front cover off. It's just a lot of bolts, but it's not that hard to take the front cover off. So I can't say that I am excited about it, but it does give me a good place to start. Now I can be busy. So I got more stuff to do with this, and I have a beautiful wife. We have a beautiful life. And I have beautiful subscribers that watch my beautiful videos, and I'm very grateful for that. We will still continue to work on this, maybe even do an HR swap. We'll see. I'm gonna make sure we're doing this the most cost-effective way possible. It really didn't cost that much to rebuild the motor. I think we can definitely get this taken care of.